Coming up next on This Week in Torrance, an online threat shuts down a local private school for a day. We'll bring you information straight from the Torrance Police Department.
And there is such a thing as a free ride thanks to the Torrance Transit.
Plus, the last school of 2011 has been adopted. We'll take you there.
Then happy faces and lots of lights illuminate one part of the city. These stories and much more are just seconds away.
Your local news starts right now.
Hello everyone and welcome to This Week in Torrance. I'm Jin Chun.
And I'm Ben McCain. Thanks for joining us. Here are your top stories. Threatening words posted online forced the closure of a private school recently. Reporter Jacqueline Quinn finds out how the Torrance Police Department responds in these cases. Jackie?
We learned on Monday that a student at Bishop Montgomery was arrested for making a threat on YouTube. And now we're here at police headquarters in Torrance to speak with Sergeant Steve Jenkinson about that incident. Sir, can you tell me a little bit about what happened on Monday?
Yes, Monday the officials from Bishop Montgomery had made the decision over the weekend to not have classes for the safety of the students. This was based in part on a threatening YouTube video that had been posted on Friday. And parents actually became aware of this posting and notified the school as well as our department. And in that time we initiated an investigation into the matter.
Can you tell me if this prank was serious in nature? Did you consider a serious threat and that it had to shut down the school?
Absolutely. I mean, the school classes were shut down, so that should show you the magnitude. Regardless of how specific the threat was or not, any threat is taken seriously. And actually, there was numerous detectives from the Torrance Police Department that did an outstanding job to identify the 16-year-old student who was responsible for the threatening post. He's a minor, but he was arrested for a felony, and this in part lies the problem. It's not only juveniles, it's also adults that oftentimes think they can post things on the internet that may be threatening or bad, and can get away with it and be anonymous. But that's just not the case, and people don't realize that there are severe consequences depending on what they post. Where all threats are considered, taken very seriously and investigated, and such is the case that we happened last week, or over the weekend. An individual was actually arrested for a felony.
Thank you. Thank you so much for your time, and that's the latest here at Torrance Police Headquarters.
Thanks, Jackie, for that report. Now here are some highlights from the most recent City Council meeting. The voices of Riviera Elementary School's 4th and 5th grade chorus helped kick off the short meeting. They brought some holiday spirit to the City Council by performing 3 different songs from traditional to contemporary. The city also held its second and final reading of Ordinance 3753. The ordinance is related to the food truck issue brought up at the last City Council meeting. Under the state's retail food code, local agencies are authorized to adopt a grading system for food facilities, including food trucks. Public health laws have also been amended recently to enhance safety regulations on mobile food facilities. In 30 days, Torrance will enforce these state and local health laws as they apply to food trucks that do business in the city.
The Torrance Youth Council sponsored an annual event that brought out thousands of local residents. Reporter Hima Samid takes us there.
Beautiful jewelry, holiday decorations, and one-of-a-kind buys were what you could find here at the annual Chris's Boutique. One local vendor, Andrea Camerane, was there selling her specially crafted hair accessories and tutus.
These hair clips, because I haven't seen anybody else make those type of hair clips, but they're actually ribbon sculptures.
Besides cute sculptures and great finds, some people came out just to stroll and enjoy the holiday spirit. Torrance residents even bought a piece of history as well.
That has all 5 images with that beautiful Torrance 1912 to 2012 celebrating the centennial. And by the way, it's the only postcard right now that has Torrance on it.
And with the celebration of the centennial, the city's Rose Parade Float Committee was out, representing this year's theme, looking back and moving forward.
Since it's the city's 100th centennial, we have incorporated that theme for our float. And we have the bridge and the trolley.
Overall, about 3,000 people attended the boutique throughout the day. For CitiCABLE 3, I'm Hiba Samath.
Thanks, Hiba. This is the 29th year for the annual Christmas boutique.
As 2011 comes to a close, there's good news about drunk driving rates from last year. A new report says the number of drunk driving related deaths dropped to a record low in California in 2010. Alcohol was a contributing factor in California crashes that killed 791 people last year, compared with 950 deaths in 2009. Now that's according to the report by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration. Officials credit the increase in DUI checkpoints for the nearly 17% reduction in California and nationwide deaths. Now in 2010, the Office of Traffic Safety allocated nearly $17 million in federal funds for 2,500 DUI checkpoints. That's up from $11 million allocated for 1,700 checkpoints the year before. Well, up next, we'll tell you how holiday shoppers can get off their feet thanks to the city of Torrance.
Plus, a Christmas tradition brings out familiar faces. All that's after the break.
And now, another adventure with Savings Man.
Look, honey, the neighbors just bought a big screen TV.
Hey, I just got a bonus at work. Maybe we should get one too.
Hold on there.
Savings Man.
Using your bonus to secure your future by paying down debt or saving is a better way to go.
Well, I declare you're right, Savings Man.
Stay ahead by choosing to save. And don't worry about keeping up with the Joneses.
But their name is Johnson.
For more tips and tools, visit choosetosave.org today.
What if a disaster strikes without warning? What if life as you know it has completely turned on its head? What if everything familiar becomes anything but? Before a disaster turns your family's world upside down, it's up to you to be ready. Get a kit, make a plan, be informed today. Learn how at ready.gov.
With less than a week left before Christmas, Torrance Transit is treating holiday shoppers to something special and free. Reporter Hiba Samath explains.
Amongst the hustle and bustle on the road during Christmas time, you might have seen these candy cane wheels on something that looks like Santa's bus.
This bus is really very special for me.
Dolly Irani is talking about Torrance Transit's free holiday shuttle, and many would agree this bus has been a treat for shoppers during the busiest time of the year.
I take a bus every time because I stay at Manhattan Beach, but the bus is convenient. I don't have a car.
This is the first time Irani could go from mall to mall without driving. Shopper Hugo Villa was also thrilled to get a free ride on Torrance Transit's holiday bus.
It's pretty good. It's convenient, fast. It's better than the regular bus.
But ridership has been low. Last year, about 400 people rode the holiday bus. Until now, about 270 riders. Torrance Transit is hoping for a higher ridership by Christmas.
Everybody's in a good mood because they're going shopping and Christmas is coming. And try it. You might like it and like to take the bus on a regular basis.
And of course, taking the bus beats holiday traffic.
And make it easier for them to shop at the various shopping centers in the city and try to alleviate some of the hassles driving in the traffic.
And shoppers who jump on the bus are surprised by its complimentary service that's been offered for more than 14 years. They come in and they give the money and then you're like, oh, it's free.
Oh, they're shocked. They look like they saved $100. Yeah, so they're shocked. They're very happy, very grateful. Some people as they leave say, oh, I saved a quarter.
This is one of the first stops here on Carson and Del Amo Circle, but the special holiday bus continues all the way to the South Bay Galleria. And this holiday-themed bus definitely carries the holiday spirit, with its artwork painted by Torrance High School students.
Oh, it's been great. I mean, I feel like a star sometimes. All the little children are waving at me. You know, they're looking out the windows in the car. I mean, it's a pretty nice time.
For CitiCABLE 3, I'm Hiba Summer.
The holiday shuttle runs every weekend until Christmas from 10 a.m. to 6:30 p.m. For information on routes, go to the city's website at torranceca.gov.
Another holiday event recently took place at the Torrance Historical Society Museum, and familiar faces and familiar words were enjoyed by all. Reporter Alexa Sita has the story.
As local children waited for the festivities to begin, gift giving started early at the Torrance Historical Society, with lucky visitors receiving a keepsake from the day.
David Garcia.
It might be easy to forget why these kids packed the downtown museum, but as bears were admired and clutched, these excited kids soon became excited listeners.
'Twas the night before Christmas, and all through the house, not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse.
With a wink of his eye and a twist of his head, former council member Paul Nowatka read the classic Christmas poem.
When what to my wondering eyes should appear but a miniature sleigh and 8 tiny reindeer, with a little old driver so lively and quick, I knew in a moment it must be St. Nick.
Written in 1822, 'twas the night before Christmas, still delights children today.
Merry Christmas to all, and to all a good night. Do I hear sleigh bells?
And later, everyone caught a glimpse of the man with a little round belly that shook when he laughed like a bowl full of jelly. The perfect ending to a Torrance Christmas tradition. For CitiCABLE 3, I'm Alexa Sita.
Thanks, Alexa. This is an annual event hosted by the Torrance Historical Society.
It's been a banner year for the AdoptASchool program. Reporter Hibasama takes us to Madrona Middle School to explain.
I also learned that Madrona's tagline is where learning is the key to success. In today's world, it is more than just learning, it is STEM learning. Science, technology, engineering, and math that is imperative for your future.
Trudy Sullivan, Vice President of Raytheon Communication and Public Affairs, is talking about the future of their newly partnered students at Madrona Middle School.
I think they see that the community does care about their education, their future, and in this particular case, they're an aerospace company, and the need is so great to show these kids that there really is a future once they get out of high school and college.
The AdoptASchool program, founded by the Torrance Area Chamber of Commerce and Torrance School District in 1982, has been a success with all of their partnerships. Last year alone, 10 schools were adopted by local businesses, with each partnership being different. Raytheon's program initiative will focus on teaching the geniuses of our future.
We care so much about science, technology, engineering, and math, and that's what we're here to invest in, because the kids here are our future. They're our future engineers, technologists, they're our Imagineers. They'll help us create whatever comes next in life and technology.
And what was next in store at the ceremony kicked off this new relationship.
Because we want to present our holiday gift to your school. It's actually a check for $5,000 to further enhance.
Raytheon also donated 100 laptops and computers to the school today, and helping during a time of need. The new partnership with Raytheon is coming at a perfect time after the recent California budget cuts, which are directly affecting the TUSD schools by about $1 million.
With the money coming in and the technologies, that can fill gaps at times for us. So, and you have to get on board for the future. These kids need to understand the importance of technology in the world today.
And some students are already thinking of pursuing something in this field. Want to maybe do anything that involves technology, math, engineering?
Maybe. I mean, it's a possibility, but I'm not really sure yet.
Yeah. With this partnership, new possibilities will be offered.
It is really a struggle to keep giving the students the kind of quality education and the extras that we really would like to give them. So with this program, we can do more after school, we can give kids more hands-on opportunities.
For CitiCABLE 3, I'm Hiba Samad.
The City Council recently recognized all 25 businesses that have adopted Torrance schools. For more information on the Adopt a School program, go to torrancechamber.com. Still ahead, we'll tell you why parts of Torrance are so well lit.